Well, welcome here, and look forward to being with you a little more time today. For those of you who are new or may not know me, I'm Tim Fortescue, an IFS trained practitioner specializing in spiritual growth and healing. Whether you've experienced religious trauma or just seeking spiritual guidance on your journey, I'm here to support and to be an ally as I can. You can find more about me on my website, faithfullygrowing.com. As we go throughout our time today, as usual, if you have questions, type them in the chat. If you're watching a recording, know that you can go ahead and type your questions in too, and I'd be glad to continue engaging in the chat. And you can always send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com if it's easier to communicate that way. Before I lead us in our meditation, just a couple more things. If you'd like more guided meditations, head over to my website and you can get a compiled list of 25 of the meditations that I've gotten the most feedback from, and they're all related to IFS. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to the channel, and you can get updated when I post new content. But grateful that you're here. I'm grateful for the community that we're developing here. And today I'm going to lead you in a meditation that is from Dick Schwartz's book, No Bad Parts. And it's a body meditation that focuses on our parts that come up in relationship to the body. I've done a live before on parts that come up around pain and got some good feedback on that. And this is a similar approach to that, but thought I would lead us in this meditation from the book. Some of you may be reading the book. If not, I would highly recommend it. And you get an exercise or multiple exercises throughout the book. And this is the very last one that he does, and it's a body meditation. So let's begin the meditation. And just settle in to where you are. Just give yourself just a bit to land. And this meditation or exercise relates to ideas about your body. You've likely thought about your relationship with your body, perhaps about symptoms you've had. And I don't want to presume that any of your symptoms or tensions are necessarily the result of your parts, those thoughts, feelings, actions, impulses, beliefs. Additionally, I don't want to kick up any shame by suggesting that you're doing all this to yourself. That's not the message at all. It's not you who wants to have a symptom. It's just a little part. And often that part has no clue about the overall damage they're doing to your body or to your family. And once you finally listen to that part, it will stop doing that to you. So I'm going to invite you now to focus on your body. And if you have a medical condition, feel free to focus on the manifestation of that. And if you don't, then just find a place in your body that doesn't quite feel like you. Any spot of tension, pressure, congestion, achiness, or fatigue. we're looking for a sensate trailhead, a point to focus on and begin this exploration. And I'll give you a second to find one. And when you've found one, place your attention on it and notice how you're feeling toward it. You may feel frustrated or defeated by it, or wish that you could get rid of it, all of which are understandable. But for our purposes, we're going to ask those parts to give us a little space so you can just get to know it. And if it's possible, to shift into your curious place. Ask what this part wants you to know. Just wait for an answer. No agenda here. Just want to be curious. And all of your thinking parts who want to speculate can relax. If no answer comes, that's fine. Could be just a physical issue that's not related at all to your parts. If you do get an answer, however, then just stay with the sensation as if it were a part of you. And ask it those questions that we ask parts. For example, what are you afraid would happen if you didn't do this to my body? And if it answers that question, then you learned about how it's trying to protect you somehow. You can show it appreciation. But it may be that it's not a protector and that it's trying to get a message to you. So, another useful question here is, why do you feel like you have to use my body? That is, why doesn't it feel like it can talk to you directly? The final question could be something like, what do you need from me to not have to do this to my body? And then for now, when the time feels right, you can thank the part for whatever it shared, if it shared anything. And begin to shift your focus back outside, taking deep breaths if that helps. And this is one way to practice a new relationship with your body. Whenever a sensation or symptom comes up, pay attention to it. What message is it trying to send you? And just see what you notice. Thanks again for joining me for another week of meditation. Try to do this each week at the same time. And so feel free to join again. If you have questions now, you can put them in the chat. Or if you have questions and you're watching the recording, know that I'll monitor that too and engage with you there. And you can always send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com if that's better. But grateful for this community. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to do that, and you can be updated of when I go live and post new content. But thanks so much for being here. Let's go out and try to stay curious, and let me know if I can be of assistance in the meantime. Take care.